Hi everyone, I'm here to talk to you about superannuation. Now you're probably hearing in the press that there's likely to be changes in superannuation. So why is this the case? Well, the short answer is that the government budget is in trouble. They still haven't got the last one through and we're coming up to a new budget in the next month or so. Basically, taxes have taken a big hit because the mining boom has stopped and the BHP and Rio Tintos are paying a lot less tax than what they did. Now, the government's talking about a broad-ranging tax review, but I have some serious doubts as to whether that would get through politically. But the one thing that there appears to be bipartisan support on is superannuation changes. So there is likely at some point for there to be changes to the super rules. So I wanted to cover 3 points today. Number one, where have we come from? Well, back in 2007, you might recall that Peter Costello introduced tax-free superannuation for everyone in retirement. Now that was incredibly generous and it was regardless of what your superannuation balance was. Once again, that was done at a time when government taxes were very high because the resources boom was at its peak and they were getting a lot of tax from the Rio Tintos and BHPs, as I mentioned. Number two, what is going to change? Well, in all my years in the financial advice industry, I know that there's no point guessing what's going to change in government legislation. It always has to go through a tricky political process, and especially now where the Senate is so unbalanced. One thing I will say though is whenever changes have been made to superannuation in the past, there has always been some form of grandfathering which makes sure that people who made their arrangements based on previous rules were not disadvantaged. Number three, so what do we do now? Well, the answer is we continue our strategies as we've put in place. As you know, we encourage all our clients to maximise super contributions wherever possible during their working life, and as clients are approaching retirement, we try and move as much assets as we can into superannuation. That does not change, we continue with those strategies. The reason is that superannuation will be the most tax effective structure to use going forward. It is very unlikely that that will change. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call Lawrence or myself, or we're happy to discuss when you come in for your next review meeting. Thank you.